Hi, everyone. My name is Grace Montgomery. I'm going to be talking to you guys about the Pirate Party today. The United States Pirate Party was created in 2006 with their main goal of working for copyright reform and to fight against the censorship of the internet. Some of their main issues are they want to fight for a more transparent government. The party believes that our government is too intertwined with each other and don't give out enough information about what's going on behind the scenes to the public. They're also very passionate about defending public privacy. They're very publicly against the Patriot Act and public surveillance cameras, things like that. They think that the government is watching the citizens way too closely. And then their last two main issues that they're focused on are copyright reform. They think that all copyrights should expire after 5 years for electronic media and 14 years for tangible objects, because they want to see everyone have equal access and equal rights to the internet. And then their last issue is that they want to abolish patents with the main goal of reducing consumer prices in pharmaceuticals. They think that abolishing patents will provide a way for pharmaceutical companies to create generic brands of newer medicines so that they can be available for the general public rather than just those who can afford to have them. They're currently working in 5 states: California, Illinois, Indiana, and Massachusetts, and Wisconsin. They only have one active candidate, which is Mitch DeVillo from Chicago. He's running for Illinois State Congress. They currently hold no seats in the government, whether that be local, state, or national. And according to all of my sources, I can't find anyone who's ever held a seat in the government who has specifically been from the United States Pirate Party. They're mainly focused on winning local elections right now, and then would like to move up to more national elections. So my recommendation for the United States Pirate Party is to increase social media presence and to expand their views outside of the topics only related to copyright laws and privacy. Their party members are mainly younger voters. So I believe that using their social media platforms to, kind of appeal to younger voters is the smartest thing to do. We've seen it work in other campaigns, like Jon Ossoff's campaign in this last 2020 election. And then expanding their views. They really only have those main 4 views. And it's really hard to get people's support when you're a one-issue party. Obviously, they're not technically a one-issue party because they have a few different issues that they're focused on, but it's mainly all in the same realm of topics. They have no views as for gay marriage, gun control, economic issues, abortion. They don't have any views or public stances widespread for their party on those. And having more widespread views will entice a larger audience just because they feel like more of their views can be represented. I believe the party should focus more on rural areas. It'll be easier for them to win elections if nobody else is running. I personally come from a really small town where when you go to the ballot box on election day, a lot of times there's only one person running. So rather than focusing on larger cities like they are currently, I believe the Pirate Party should focus more on the rural communities, and then they can work their way up to kind of larger communities. In terms of which typology I believe the Pirate Party kind of falls into, I think they fall most with the ambivalent right. As they said on their website, and is very apparent, they are comprised of mainly younger voters. So it's definitely between the ambivalent right and the outsider left. But because they're so focused on a smaller government, they want to take a lot of the power away from the government to see, what the citizens are doing. I believe that's more of a conservative view. They don't like the terms left and right wing. The party says they're not very useful ways of seeing the world. And so the party doesn't conform to being conservative or liberal, but I personally believe they're more conservative. And then lastly, I think they need to at least take into consideration some of these proposals if they want to become larger household names, because the issues they're focused on are much more on a national level. It's harder for them to get recognized by local communities, because you can't really make internet laws on just a local community. That really has to be on more of a national or international stage. So I think they really need to take into consideration, especially expanding their views to kind of create a bigger name for themselves, if they want to have more party support. So thank you.